Hi dear friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel Milestones of Our Life. I'm Philo, an OET trainer living in UK. As you know, if you want to work in an English-speaking country, you should clear some English language test. IELTS and OET are the most common language tests. For majority of the candidates, OET writing is very tough and tricky. But in my point of view, a very good understanding of proper time management along with the ability to select relevant information, organization and transformation of those information into a formal letter, are the most key factors which decide your score. Today I am here with powerful tips and methods which will help you to achieve a grade in your OET writing subtest, provided that you stick onto my instructions and practice with 100% dedication. Always remember, OET is an English test and not a language test. So before you start your OET preparation, do a self-assessment and decide whether you need extra support with English language skills. And then you should make a proper study plan. I have already uploaded a detailed video about the most effective 30 days OET study plan. So, please watch that video in case of any doubt. Dears, we have already uploaded many videos about OET, IELTS, NMC process and so on. If you couldn't find them, just search Milestones of Our Life YouTube channel and click onto videos, so that you can get the access to the series of OET videos. If you are watching our videos for first time, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel Milestones of Our Life. And enable the bell icon to receive notification as soon as we upload new videos. So friends, are you ready? Can we start? On the day of exam, you will get a question booklet which includes case note and writing tasks. The case note may be of varying lengths. It can be 1 page or 2 page or sometimes too lengthy as well. But, you should not include all of the case notes in your letter. Some will be relevant and some will not be. As a general rule, you should only include those information that is relevant to the patient's condition. The OET writing exam will require you to write a letter of around 180 to 200 words regarding a patient. There is no automatic penalty for writing over or under the word range for the writing task. But, remember that each task is designed to be achievable within that word range. So, if you write significantly more, it indicates that you have included irrelevant information or your letter is not well organized. At the same time, if you write significantly less, you might have misunderstood the task and/or the case notes, or missed out some relevant information. As a whole, at the end your score will be affected based on the 6 assessment criteria for writing. So what you should do? You should do proper practice so that you can write a formal letter within the allotted time and also within the word limit. You should try to get maximum material from all available resources like your friends, training centers, or even you can explore various online platforms. You should aim to get various kinds of case note and of varying length. So on exam day you will feel much more comfortable. After getting the materials, you should practice them in the actual answer booklet. How you will get the answer booklet? Download the answer booklet from OET official site and take some printout and practice some writings on that booklet. Thus create an awareness, how many lines you should write to accommodate 180 to 200 words. Usually, it comes around 20 to 22 lines. As you all know, the total duration of OET writing is for 45 minutes. The first 5 minutes of the exam are for reading the case notes only. You will not be allowed to start writing until this time is up. And the remaining 40 minutes is for writing. You should be familiar with the ways of utilizing both reading time and writing time efficiently and effectively, otherwise on exam day you will simply waste your time and you won't be able to achieve your desired score. So let's talk about time management in bit more detail. Now we can focus on to the first 5 minutes. Friends, always remember that, during this initial 5 minutes, you are not allowed to use your pen or pencil to mark or highlight anything in the case note. Only thing which you can do is thorough reading and developing a proper mental plan. Rather than reading the entire case note straight away, first you should read the writing task very carefully. The first thing you should look for is the writing task. To be honest, you should read the writing task 2 or 3 times carefully. This will give you a clear idea about what sort of letter you need to write, and who to write the letter to. You should get into the habit of asking yourself,
what type of letter is it? Who am I writing to? What has happened? Who am I writing about?
Let's talk about each one of these. First point is type of letter. There are 4 types of letters. It is vital that you take the time to recognize the letter types and to get an idea of how they affect the letter. Referral letter is to refer a patient to a medical person, and you should include any information that the specialist need to know about this patient. Say, for example, refer a patient to a dietitian for further nutritional assessment and support. This is the most commonly asked question type. Discharge letter is for sending a patient back to from where they came from after experiencing a medical issue. For example, you are discharging a patient back to a care home after a stay in hospital due to urinary tract infection. You are writing to another medical department to prepare them to receive a patient. Example, you may need to transfer a patient to an acute colorectal ward due to some surgical issues. In this letter, you need to inform a person or a group of people regarding a particular medical situation. For example, you may have to write a group of teachers regarding chicken pox among students. You should be very careful while you read the writing task, as some of the information may be given indirectly. They may use some tricky ways to divert you. Even minute information may change the style of writing. You should be able to grab all the needed things while you go through the task. As a whole, while you read the writing task, you should identify the receiver, the purpose of writing, type of letter, and whether the receiver knows the patient or not. Remember, based on these 4 things you will be selecting the relevant information from the case note. After reading and understanding the writing task, you need to read case note. Read the case note by giving maximum attention and focus. You should spend around 3 to 4 minutes carefully reading and understanding the case notes. While reading, always think about what's relevant to your letter. Always think that, if you were the receiver, what all information you would like to know. This will help you to select the needed information from the case note and also to omit the unwanted details. This technique will also help you to organize your letter in an effective manner. Remember, you are not allowed to use pen or pencil at this point, so make an overall mental plan. The main difficulty with the case note is that it might not be written in perfect sentences and might be challenging to understand. But it is your job to understand these case notes and to transform them into grammatically correct sentences. While you go through the case notes, you may see many abbreviations. For example, BP, instead of blood pressure. But, always remember that in your letter you are not supposed to use abbreviations. You should instead expand on the abbreviations and turn them into full sentences. Let me tell you some common abbreviations in the writing exam. As I told before, the case note may be of varying lengths, 1 page or 2 page, or sometimes too lengthy as well. But, you should only include those information that is relevant to the patient's condition. Once that 5 minutes over, it is your time to write the letter. Now what you need to do. Soon after the commencement of writing time, you should quickly run through the case note to mark the information as relevant, irrelevant, or query based on the information you collected during the initial 5 minutes reading time. You can use tick mark, cross mark, and question mark to denote those information. You can roughly take about 2 to 3 minutes to do this. Thus you should identify what are the primary issues, secondary issues, and so on. You should also think whether the reader will get a comprehensive view about the patient after reading my letter. Now you should quickly write down your plan into the back of your question booklet. You can just write it in points to save your time. You can take maximum 1 to 2 minutes for this planning. Always remember that this step is very, very important. Anyway, practice to finish both these marking and writing plan in 5 minutes. So now you are left 35 minutes. Among this remaining 35 minutes, the last 5 minutes should be kept for proofreading. That means, you are left with 30 minutes to write your letter into the answer sheet. Now you are going to write the letter in the given answer booklet. It should be done based on the points you selected during the initial 5 minutes and the plan you made initially. When you write the letter, use information in the patient case notes where necessary. Never write additional patient information into your letter which is not mentioned in the case notes. You must not make up patient history if it is not given in the notes. Use appropriate language while writing. If you're writing to another healthcare professional, you should use medical terminology wherever relevant. If you're writing to a lay person, such terminology should be avoided. But the letter should always be formal. Whenever possible, remember to use a range of tenses, grammar and vocabulary to demonstrate your writing skills. You can use either pen or pencil. Remember that the word limit is 180 to 200. We can discuss the structure of the letter in the next video, so that it will be very easy for you to write your letter on the exam day. As we discussed before, always try to stop writing at least 5 minutes before the end of the test. It will give you time to read through the letter and correct any mistakes. I will give you more details about the writing subtest in my coming videos. Hi friends, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you like the video, please share it to your loved ones. Friends, thanks a lot for all your support and encouragement. Once again, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel Milestones of Our Life, and enable the bell icon to receive notification as soon as we upload new video. Bye for now, and see you in the next video.